Christian Bale, we're gonna miss you, but it's Batfleck's time now. What's up, guys? We are gonna be watching Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I'm excited for this movie. Haven't seen it in a while, like a lot of these movies I've been watching with you guys. I don't know if you guys seen this yet, but I'll just give you brief thoughts of how I felt about this movie when I saw it. I liked it, for the most part, okay? I liked it. It was a good, entertaining movie. Fun. Henry Cavill as Superman, Ben Affleck as Batman. A lot of action. It's very entertaining, but I know when people... this movie was really hyped up. And I know a lot of people were expecting a lot from this movie when it first came out. But when it did, I feel a lot of people were let down. And in my personal opinion, I don't think it was the fault of the director or any of the writers or anything. It's just... maybe they had to cut it short because, like, the continuity and how it was edited, I feel when people watched it, it was kind of a little all over the place. In my opinion, in my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of stuff had to be cut out of this movie to make it shorter, because I feel if they didn't, it would have been like maybe a 3-hour to 4-hour long movie. So maybe that's why it didn't do like as great, or it didn't fulfill the fans' dreams of how Batman and versus Superman would be in live action. But for the most part, it's a very entertaining movie, and I hope you guys are excited to watch it, because I already saw it, and I like it. It's a fun time. Take my word for it. Yeah, Ben Affleck as Batman probably does a good job. I mean, in my opinion, I think he did a good job. I can't rate him yet until we watch the movie. Then I'll let you guys know how I fully feel about him as Batman, wearing the cape and cowl. But I think you guys will like him. And I just hope you guys do. Just let me know in the comments if you do later. But we'll get to that after we watch the movie. But like I said, all right, we're going to do the usual. I'm going to watch the movie with you guys. I'm going to commentate, give my little 2 cents of it while we watch the movie. Then after, review it and see how it holds up, and see how Ben Affleck does as Bruce Wayne and Batman. Not much else to it, guys. You already know the drill. So let's not waste any more time, all right? Let's get right into it. Also, for continuity's sake, like I said in my last video after watching The Dark Knight Rises, Batman v Superman takes place in the DCEU. So this is like the second movie, I think, in the DCEU after Man of Steel. So this picks off sometime after Man of Steel. And if you guys haven't seen Man of Steel yet, you might not fully get it. I mean, it's really simple to pick up on. I mean, they give you pretty much a lot of backstory in Batman v Superman of what happened in Man of Steel. But if you have not watched Man of Steel yet and you want to watch that before watching Batman v Superman, come back to my video first. And then go watch Man of Steel. And then come back and then we'll watch Batman v Superman. And you'll understand it better then. Alright? Alright, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. This is a whole new Warner Brothers now, guys. This is no longer Nolan. We are going to be watching a creation by Zack Snyder.
The time before, there were perfect things.
Also, I think we're watching the Ultimate Edition of Batman v Superman. So this is not the theatrical cut.
So there might be some stuff I have yet to see, actually, because I haven't watched the Ultimate Edition yet.
Just for letting you guys know. So there might be some stuff I may go, wow, I didn't see that coming.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I don't know if you've heard the theories, but for Flashpoint, he was in talks. It might have been rumors that he would be Bruce's father in Flashpoint Batman. And if you guys don't know anything about that, you guys should look it up, because it's a pretty cool concept of Thomas Wayne and how he becomes Batman, and Martha being the Joker.
I don't know if you're already noticing this, but Zack Snyder does very
stunning imagery, and it's like very artsy. And like, I like when I watch a Zack Snyder movie, I kind of like that. He's a very
technical with like the pictures and the backdrop, and
I like that. It's kind of cool. It's cool watching this right after we just watched Batman Begins, because like this is very similar to how Bruce in Batman Begins
took on the bats. Well, not like that. Okay, not like that. His dad picked him up in Batman Begins.
He didn't get lifted up by bats. But it's cool to see the similarities. Damn. kind of like War of the Worlds. People don't even know where the hell they're going. They just want to escape all this crap. Is that Superman? Damn. I remember when Man of Steel came out too, and like a lot of people were complaining about how chaotic it was in the action sequences and like how many people they had to have killed in the making of like Superman versus Zod, and like how many buildings they destroyed and stuff, and like we get to see firsthand from the civilians' perspective of
What type of chaos they cause? I mean, it's not funny, but oh, you just pissed off Superman.
Take one step. You will see the inside of my head.
damn.
Like the sky cracked open. He came down. Then came fire. Even worse came after. The government attacked. No mercy in the villages. My parents tried to run.
Let the record show that this committee holds him responsible.
He'll never answer to you. He answers to no one. Not even, I think, to God.
Huh. Well, he is an alien, so I doubt he believes in him. Oh, maybe he does. I think we're about, you're gonna know who we're about to see. Ooh. I like Batman's new emblem too, the logo of the bat. I mean, it's kind of a fatter bat, but it's cool. It's more pronounced. I kind of like it. Well, that's obviously a bad guy, right? Yep, that's a bad guy. And that's the bat. Oh, shit. How does he move that fast?
Jesus Christ. He branded him.
He branded him. Damn. That's kind of savage to brand your, I wouldn't say victims, but, your targets, I guess? Zack Snyder kind of does film his movies similarly to, like, every movie he shoots. So, like, he kind of shoots it in, like, a dark, ominous type of, backdrop and color scheme.
Last night was productive? No. Low level. He did nothing. This is a man who knows things. Anatoly Knyazov. He's Russian.
So the white Portuguese is a Russian. That's the theory.
No. The theory is that the Russian will lead me to the man himself.
Men fall from the sky. The gods hurl thunderbolts. Innocents die. That's how it starts. The fever, the rage.
I mean, I can understand, now rewatching this, I can understand why Bruce Wayne is like this and he's so skeptical of if Superman is a good guy or a bad guy. Because, like, what happens if there was an alien who had so much power that he didn't know what to do with it, and, like, we could do nothing about it? Like, if you wanted to take over the world, we couldn't do anything. It'd be scary.
Dad was born in East Germany. What does a rock have to do with Homeland Security?
Homeland Security? No, man. Planetary security.
That's Zod.
We exposed General Zod to the mineral. This happened. Profound biodegradation. Decaying Kryptonian cells.
Yes. What's your wish list?
Even though Lex is a bad guy, I can kind of understand where he's coming from.
Done. You want Zod's body? Okay.
They say if Superman is a hero. Okay, but who's hero?
If Superman were here right now, what would you want to say to him?
That my family too had dreams. To look him in his eye and ask him how he decides which lives count and which ones do not.
You can't please everybody. I mean, Superman is a good guy, but you can't save them all sometimes. So, when you can't save them all, people are going to get mad and say, why not my son or daughter? Why couldn't he save them? So, you can't please everyone. I feel this is a more brutal Batman than we've seen in live action before. He's a lot more angry, violent.
Apparently likes watching people fight in basements.
The house treats luck like an insult.
Good luck at one is always his brother's misfortune.
All counterbalance and then.
3 nights of the Bolshoi ballerina, that line was all she taught me. Not all one shoot. Good evening. It's like a one-man...
That's what $1 billion will buy you. A phone that can trace someone else's phone in 5 seconds.
My dad always said that Kentucky Mash was the secret to health. This was his room. I kept it just the same. The rat tapes are coming.
He's a very eccentric Lex Luthor. Very different. A lot different from Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor.
Do you know the oldest lie in America, Senator? Can I call you Jew?
You can call me whatever you like. Take a bucket of piss and call it Grand Age peach tea. You won't full of fly or me. I'm not gonna drink it.
That should be upside down. We know better now, don't we? Devils don't come from hell beneath us, no. No, they come from the sky.
Damn. He really doesn't like Superman.
You think Lex Luthor is the white Portuguese?
Bruce Wayne can't break into Lex Luthor's house.
Bruce Wayne will have to.
He's being invited.
Ha ha, joke's on you, Batman. Snyder never got to fulfill his trilogy or whatever he was trying to do with these Justice League Batman movies, so like we never got a conclusion of what really happened to Robin and why that suit is made like that. I mean, like, did Jared Leto's Joker do that, or did Joaquin Phoenix Joker do that? Like, we don't know. I wanted to know. I want to know what happened to Robin.
Who's that? You must be new to the Let Them Eat Cake beat. That is Bruce Wayne. Mr. Wayne. Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
Superman meets Batman.
In support of books. Sorry.
Pretty girl, bad habit. Don't quote me.
What's your position on the Bat vigilante in Gotham? Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the laws. A little hypocritical. What'd you say? Maybe it's the Gotham City in me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Joker reference. Oh, someone took it. Wonder who that could be. Well, that was pretty obvious. I mean, like, look at that visually. Like, that's Zack Snyder. That's all Zack Snyder. That's his type of movies. That's cool how Superman was coming down like that.
Sign in, please. Fuck, man. You know what to do to people with this on them? He's on you.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. You paid bail.
Yeah, the Batman's criminals that he takes in and brands them. They should have his own jail for them, because I guess criminals in other jails that aren't branded don't really like them that much.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Lex Luthor.
He made me half a man. Let me face it. You'll take care of it. Good.
Oh, he's gonna die.
What?
Bye. That's pretty brutal. Damn.
Here's the truth. A reporter got greedy for a scoop and went where she shouldn't have. Superman acted like some rogue combatant to rescue her, and people died. Don't invent a conspiracy theory to put back his halo. Or yours.
So, I don't think this is revealing anything, but Zack Snyder has officially said he was supposed to be Martian Manhunter.
This copy, all right.
Sucks we didn't get to see it. Maybe we'll see it in the Snyder cut of Justice League, but we'll see.
The other night you took something that doesn't belong to you. Stealing's not polite.
Is it stealing if you steal from another thief?
Who are you?
Someone interested in the same man you are. I didn't steal your drive. I borrowed it. You'll find it in the glove compartment.
In almost all the Batman movies we've seen, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Batman or Bruce Wayne always gets something stolen from him, from a female. And it's one that he's interested in. This is almost like Mad Max type of Underdome World's End type of look.
Did you get it? The rock.
Yeah, we got it.
Kryptonite? Nope. It's a trap.
I'm sorry.
It's pretty angry.
She was my world. And you took her from me.
I'm guessing he means Lois Lane.
Dude, you could just rip through your chest like butter.
Oh,
See, that's something else. That will never be explained. That's Flash, and we will never get to see why he's traveling back in time to tell him that. Or, I don't know.
I feel like Zack Snyder had this whole vision that we wouldn't get to see. We won't get to see fulfilled and come to a conclusion. But it sucks.
White Portuguese is a ship.
The white Portuguese is not a man.
What is it, Gary?
It's a rock. A mineral capable of weakening Kryptonian cells.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a bitch brought the war to us 2 years ago.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race. If we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
I agree with Batman.
Our enemy. 20 years in Gotham, Alfred. We've seen what promises are worth. How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
I wonder who he's referencing with that comment right there.
Clark Kent.
It makes me think maybe did Robin turn into the Joker?
Trying to find out what happened to an inmate. They sent us.
I don't know.
I can't give out that information.
But we all know Superman's a good guy, right? So, but relating to Bruce Wayne, Batman, how he's feeling, I can understand that. I can understand where he's coming from.
Help me change it.
With what? Your pen? A man like that words don't stop it. You know what stops him? A fist.
This is just influencing them to go to war. Superman versus Batman. Everybody's telling them something different.
I don't know.
Batman's doing the right thing, Superman's doing the right thing, Batman's doing the wrong thing, Superman's doing the wrong thing. They're just bound to fight. Oh, shit. Look at this thing. I mean, the last Batmobile we just watched in Dark Knight Trilogy, that was like a freaking tank. This is like a sports car and a tank combined. I mean, look at it. It's like, it's slim, it's sleek. It's not as big as the Tumbler in Dark Knight Trilogy, but probably has just as much gadgets as that the Tumbler did have.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to listen to him.
Tell me.
Do you bleed?
You will.
Sorry, she wouldn't leave.
I didn't tell you the truth.
The metal was developed by a private company,
What company?
Lex Corp. He also had private security contractors at the desert compound.
It doesn't make sense. He said that the ambush was arranged to frame Superman, but how could they know that he'd show up in the...
Oh. Was it planned?
in the middle of the desert?
He's here. He came. He's above the Capitol.
You are going to be on the hot seat in there, Junebug.
I grew up on a farm. I know how to wrestle a pig.
Do you know the oldest line in America, Senator? That power can be innocent.
Don't tell me they're gonna push her. Oh, crap. Come on! Oh, that's so fucked up. Remember what Lex said? Or she said that, but she said it with Lex. Damn. He even killed his right-hand lady, like his secretary. That tells you how ruthless Lex is. That's such BS. No, you know what that means. Wow, he cut off all his fingertips.
Would you like to assume command?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Teach me.
Oh, Bruce is getting ready. You gotta give props to Ben Affleck for being the age he is and donning the cape for the first time and putting in the work and getting jacked. I mean, you gotta give him mad props. Come on. That's probably the picture she's looking for.
Then proceed. Very well. Preparing chrysalis and commencing metamorphosis.
Creating some kind
we're
of
left to wonder if
abomination.
Superman was aware of the threat.
Whose room is this? An orange? That's what you're looking to get?
You didn't know he was gonna die. The wheelchair and the boat from those that were made in the
Oh, the guy in the wheelchair.
The desert, the hearings, everywhere Superman goes, Luthor wants death.
What? Luthor goes through all of that trouble, creates a bomb out of a wheelchair, and then alters it to reduce the blast? What do you mean? Inside of the chair was lined with lead. You couldn't stop it.
I remember one season the water came bad, but we managed to stop the water. We saved the farm. Later that day we found out we blocked the water all right. We sent it upstream. While I ate my hero cake, their horses were drowning. I miss you, son.
I miss you too, Dad. I'm older now than my father ever was.
This may be the only thing I do that matters. You know, my father sat me down right here. Told me what made man was built on. Railroads, real estates. They were hunters.
That's messed up. What the... What an asshole, man. Who does that? I mean, he probably knew that Superman was coming, but who just does that? Dick.
No man in the sky intervened when I was a boy to deliver me from Daddy's fist and abominations. I figured out way back. If God is all powerful, he cannot be all good. And if he is all good, then he cannot be all powerful. And neither can you be. And now, you will fly to him. And you will battle him. To the death. If you kill the bat, Martha lives.
He will do anything
Mother of God, when you look at the
just to
body,
get what he freaking wants.
you had an hour.
He basically made Superman his bitch. Dude, everybody was pumped for this. I mean, like, they're both good guys, but it'd be cool to see him fight. Batman's not even a fight for him. But he did have prep time. Remember that. Batman did have prep time.
That's fear.
Oh, shit. God damn. Imagine getting kicked by that armor suit, though, and Superman doesn't have his powers. That must have freaking hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oh, you gonna drop him? Oh, you're messed up for that. That would have broke his back.
I bet your parents taught you that you mean something. That you're here for a reason. My parents taught me a different lesson. Dying in the gutter for no reason at all. They taught me the world only makes sense if you force it to. Find him! Save Martha!
That line hits home for both of them. Both their mothers are named Martha.
Martha, why did you say that name?
Stop! Please, stop!
Why did you say that name?
It's his mother's name!
See, this is kind of the part where I find it kind of dumb. Conveniently have the same mother's name. But I guess it makes sense now he thinks that he's human.
Martha won't die tonight.
This happened too quickly. They had to develop the relationship a little better. This happened too fast. I wonder if, like, we saw the full movie, if they added more stuff into it, maybe it led up to this, but they were just freaking kicking each other's asses 5 seconds ago. And now they're best friends? This scene right here, though, one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in a movie. Ooh! Come here. Ooh! Oh, bye-bye. Choke slam. Oh! He just took off his neck and used the box. He can fight all... He just broke his freaking neck. This is like basically you're watching basically an Arkham game. This looks like a fight you would play in the Arkham games. Ooh.
It's okay. I'm a friend of your son's.
You're Doomsday.
So Doomsday is basically Superman, just 10 times bigger, I guess. After he kills Superman, what would you expect him to do? He's going to kill everybody else in Metropolis and Gotham. I feel like Lex didn't really think that out. He would kill Lex, too. Doomsday doesn't care.
Fire at will.
Oh,
3, 2.
damn. Superman helps us all out with everything, and we just kill him. Oh, damn. Watch out. A nuke can't frickin' kill. He just regenerates.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Who is it? Who could this be? Ah! Our first sighting of Wonder Woman.
She with you?
I thought yours was you. I love you.
No, Clark, you can't.
He has to. Come on, Superman. Oh, right through the heart. That's a big ass hole. Oh, that's not good. Oh, now we're gonna get the bald Lex Luthor. Why do they have to shave his head for jail? I don't know, but apparently they do. So, if they're gonna bury Superman and Clark, which person do they technically bury with the body? Because they're gonna have to bury one person, right? Superman.
I failed in life.
No, you
I
didn't.
won't fail him in death. Help me find the others like you.
You helped him.
They don't want to be found.
We have to stand together.
As much as I like Superman and Batman, this does feel a little rushed. I'll have to admit. It does seem a little pushed. I mean, like,
How did you fail him? You fought side by side with him. You did a good job.
and now you want to go find others to defeat some other type of evil? How did you know there was something coming?
We fight.
The bell's already been rung. And they've heard it.
Steppenwolf?
We got his head.
Ooh! What's gonna happen? Oh, did you guys catch it? Did you guys catch it? Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice. Alright, we finished with this 3-hour-long extended cut of it. That's a long-ass movie, but it honestly didn't feel that long. I enjoyed it. They actually did add a lot of new stuff into this extended version of the Batman v Superman, which I kind of enjoyed because it added more continuity to the film and put 2 and 2 together of certain scenes that I was kind of iffy about and didn't know how did they get from one place to the other so fast, because like the editing in the theatrical version was kind of spotty and like it wasn't really that good of helping the audience understand what was going on. So this Ultimate edition did help a little. I mean, like, I think it added like maybe 10 to 15 more minutes of screen time for Batman and Superman and other important plot points, which I like that Zack Snyder did add that, or whoever made the Ultimate Edition did. I still feel the movie could have had a lot more context into it and a lot more continuity and just added... I feel like the film was a lot longer in Zack Snyder's vision, or his ultimate cut, whatever you want to call it, Snyder cut. For what it's worth, I think the Ultimate Edition is a better version of the theatrical version. Not by much, but it is a good director's cut, in my opinion. I liked it. There were some scenes I didn't clearly remember not being in the theatrical cut, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I appreciate that. It does kind of affect my score of the movie, because when I first saw it in theaters, I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was the best thing ever, like The Dark Knight, how I feel about that. But I did still like it, and I was glad I saw it in theaters, because this is the type of movie you would want to see in theaters. It's like big, blockbuster-ish type movie with a lot of action and a lot of gun shooting, and fights and just explosions, and it's a good movie to see in theaters. I honestly kind of wish they put the Ultimate Edition in theaters too, because I would have enjoyed myself probably a little more watching that in theaters. I think it's a good Director's cut, like I said. The movie as a whole, in my opinion, it still has flaws. I mean, like, in my opinion, like I always say. I always have to say in my opinion, because, like, I don't want to offend anybody who loves this movie to death, because, like, there is always a movie for everyone, and everybody will not agree on what the best movie in the world is and how they feel about a certain something or a certain film. So I'm always going to add in my opinion in there, because I don't want to piss off anybody watching. But in my opinion, it still doesn't feel like a finished film and could have had a lot more in it. And I wouldn't mind sitting in the theater for maybe like 30 more extra minutes. I know a lot of people don't want to sit in the theater to watch a 3-hour plus movie, but for me, I'm fine. I can sit down and enjoy a movie for 3+ hours if I'm really into it. And like I was saying, the movie just, it could have been a little better. I'm not going to put the blame on one person on this. For what Batman v Superman and how people were expecting it to be, it could have been better. Just like something like the Martha thing, where it puts together Batman and Superman and has them team up for the final battle against Doomsday. They could have had something better than just both of their mothers' names named Martha and them deciding that, oh, now it's a good time to team up because we can relate that both our mothers' names are Martha. That is so simple and so underwhelming, in my opinion. I feel just something bigger and better should have had them work together and have them come to terms that they're both good guys and they're both fighting for the same reason. So that's just my gripe. I guess another gripe for me could be Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Don't get me wrong, he's a great actor. I think he's been nominated for Academy Award. He has a lot of potential and has a lot of range as well, but for the Lex Luthor they were going for in this movie, not my taste. Lex Luthor is more, how do I say this? He's more mature, I feel. Like, the Lex Luthors I've seen on screen are a lot more mature and a lot less childish. This one seemed like he really had a bad gripe with his father, and he was trying to prove a point that he is better than his father, and he just, anytime he didn't get his way, he would throw a tantrum and create something so he could get back at the people who didn't give him what he wanted. It just didn't scream to me Lex Luthor when I saw Jesse Eisenberg in character acting a certain way. Not my Lex Luthor. It's not what I picture Lex Luthor to be. And he didn't even go bald until like the last scene of the movie. I mean, Lex Luthor is bald. I mean, to me, I could see, because I come from a kid who was watching Batman the Animated Series or the Superman cartoon as a kid. Lex Luthor, to me, kind of resembles, I don't know if you remember this actor, probably his biggest role was like Titanic or something, but Billy Zane, he would probably be my ideal Lex Luthor. He looks like the cartoon. He looks exactly like how the cartoon portrayed Lex Luthor to be. I haven't seen him in a lot of movies, but I feel like he could have some range in act. And I bet he would need another role recently, because I haven't seen him in anything. So I think he would be a good pick. I don't think he's a bad actor. So yeah, that would probably be my fan casting as Lex Luthor. I'm gonna say Ben Affleck for last, so we talk about him at the end. Who else can I talk about right now? Jeremy Irons. I'm gonna just to let you guys know, since this is a Batman series and this had a lot of Superman characters in it, I'm gonna try to not talk too much about Superman characters so I can focus more on like characters like Alfred or Bruce. So forgive me if I don't put too much emphasis on like Superman or Lois Lane or stuff like that. But let's talk about Alfred. Jeremy Irons, great actor. Scar from The Lion King. Die Hard 3. Jeremy Irons played Simon, the brother of the villain in the first Die Hard, played by the late, great Alan Rickman. Jeremy Irons did a good job as Alfred. We didn't see him on screen as much as we saw Michael Caine as Alfred in the Dark Knight trilogy. But for what it's worth, for the time he was on screen, I liked his Alfred. It's kind of like snarky comments, kind of like Michael Caine had with Christian Bale in the Dark Knight trilogy. He also did help him a lot with like the technology stuff and like fixing things, kind of like Michael Caine did in the Dark Knight trilogy. I know I'm referencing that a lot, but I'm sorry. He also was a little backbone for Bruce Wayne to also like speak some truth and guidance into him and try to get him to understand that Superman's not a bad guy and that he's just trying to do justice for everyone, and he's not going to kill us all. Yeah, Jeremy Irons as Alfred. I enjoyed him. He's a great actor. I think he did a good job as Alfred, and I would like to see him more as Alfred. I hope I get to see him more as Alfred. I don't know what Warner Brothers is doing right now with this whole DCEU, but I hope to see him on screen again, and I hope to see him as the character Alfred. Holly Hunter as Senator Finch. She did a good job for her character. I enjoyed her. Elastigirl, that's how I know her. The best, her most famous character to me is that. But yeah, I liked her as her character. I understood that she was against Superman in the beginning, and then she came to a conclusion that he was actually doing good at the end. And then, as you saw, Lex Luthor blew her away, blew the whole city council away. So, but at the time she was on screen, I liked her character. She wasn't annoying to me. She did her role justice, and she played the role how it should have been played, how I feel Zack Snyder imagined the role to be played. So she did good. I liked her. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. We didn't really get to see a lot of her as Wonder Woman in this movie, but she brought it in this movie. I mean, I know a lot of people were doubting her when she got casted as Wonder Woman, but from what we've seen so far, and I know a lot of people are anticipating a Wonder Woman 1984, she does a good job. She fits the build. She fits the role. She looks like Wonder Woman. She's pretty badass on screen. And, yeah, she does a good job. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I approve. She's good. I like her as Wonder Woman. Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White. Yeah, for the time he's on screen, he does a good job, too. Not much to say about him. I mean, Lawrence Fishburne is a great actor. I loved him in a lot of movies like Matrix, Boys in the Hood. That's another good movie that he's in. Yeah, he's a great actor. Perry White, not really a character that stands out that much, but he's the chief editor, I think, of the Daily Planet. He does a good job. I like him. He's a great actor. Diane Lane as Martha Kent. She has a lot of little guidance for Clark and Superman. She's a little backbone for him as well. She speaks sense into him when he needs guidance, and I appreciate her in the role as the mother figure and as Superman's Martha. I like her. She's a good actress. Not much else to say. She wasn't in the movie that much, but yeah, she's a respectable actress, and I like her in the role as well. I already told you about Jesse Eisenberg, how I feel about him. Still great actor, just not my Lex Luthor in my opinion. Amy Adams as Lois, great actress, does a great job as Lois. Not much else to say. Love interest for Clark Kent. Also, she's very stubborn at times, and she knows what she wants, and she knows how to get it, and she will persist until she gets it. She also cares deeply about Superman Clark Kent. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to speak too much about the Superman side of this movie. I want to stay focused on Batman. But Lois Lane, Amy Adams, great job. I like her as Lois Lane. So before I do the big rating on Ben Affleck, I'll have to do Henry Cavill first as Superman. I really like him as Superman. I think he is the best Superman since Christopher Reeves. I do think he fits the build, and he's perfect as a Superman we need right now, and I would like to see him play Superman for many more years to come. Hopefully. We'll see though. I mean, there's been rumors that Superman is going to be recasted, but nobody knows for sure. We'll just have to see. Henry Cavill as Superman, I think he's perfect as Superman. Not much. I mean, he does play a good Clark Kent, but he's not like the Christopher Reeves Clark Kent, where he's like a bumbling kind of fool who stumbles and trips and stuff and like tries to throw everybody off from the scent that he could ever be Superman, because Superman's so like macho and zany and smart, and yeah, he's just not that type of Superman / Clark Kent. He's a different Clark Kent, but as Superman, perfect as Superman. Henry Cavill, yeah, he gets my approval as Superman. I like him. I hope to see him play it again soon. I mean, the rumor is he is going to play it again soon, but we never know with Warner Brothers and what they're going to do with his role. So we'll see. So I think that just leaves one more person I have to talk about, and that's Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne Batman. I think you guys knew it was coming, and I hope you guys don't hate what I'm going to say. I mean, I know some people are behind Batfleck. I know a lot of people like him, and I know a whole lot of people don't as well, but he is my favorite Batman / Bruce Wayne to date. I think for live action, he is the perfect combo of Bruce Wayne and Batman put into one. When I used to watch the cartoon Batman animated series as a kid and watch Tim Conroy play Batman on screen, this is how I would imagine Batman would be in live action. The exact way Ben Affleck is playing him. He's just so, his demeanor is just a stuck-up billionaire who looks like a playboy during the day, and at night is a womanizer and just really gets what he wants and doesn't care who he steps over. He can play that role. Ben Affleck does a good job at that. But he can also be the caring CEO of his company, owner of many other businesses and companies and industries. And he can also be a very smart person, and he can play. And Ben Affleck plays that well. And I think he does, for live action, for what we've seen so far, even for Michael Keaton, I think he's the best version of Bruce Wayne we've seen. Just for me. Because he resembles the cartoon for me to a T. When I see the cartoon version, even in the Arkham games, when I see Bruce Wayne in the Arkham games, I see Ben Affleck in live action. I think he embodied the role perfectly. Now as Batman, Batman is a big, brooding, muscular, built, tough, angry guy who has daddy and mommy problems a little bit. And you can see that in Ben Affleck's version of Batman. And I like that. I like seeing a more drawn out character of Batman and why he is the way he is. And just has a little backstory of the reason why he's doing what he's doing. So Ben Affleck has my number one pick as Bruce Wayne and Batman. He's my top. So it's Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Val Kilmer, I think, Adam West, and George Clooney. Yeah, that's my final list right now. It might be too soon to say it because we haven't watched Justice League yet, but I'm going to give it to you now. This is my list. All right? So top 3, Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, and Christian Bale. All right? So now you have my list, and now you know my final thoughts on the character and what I rank the Batmans. So as a whole, this movie was only made like 2016, so only 4 years ago. But does this movie still hold up till today? I mean, the DCU is still going. So I would have to say yes. Batman v Superman, it still holds up. It could have been better. Yes, it could have been better. I mean, but what movie doesn't have its flaws? Even, I hate to say, The Dark Knight did have a little flaws, but no movie is perfect. So I just enjoy movies for what they are. And I try to sit back and relax and not think about too many bad things about the film and critique and pick out the nasty stuff. So, does Batman v Superman hold up today? Yeah, it still holds up today. It has a lot of action, a lot of explosion, good drama, good chemistry between characters, Batman and Superman. Good banter between Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor and Superman, as well as Bruce Wayne. I think Zack Snyder did a good job, and I really want him to finish his vision. I really wanted Zack Snyder to finish his vision of what he wanted his DCEU to be, because Warner Brothers was going to let him do whatever he wanted, but then as they saw money declining for the films and that people weren't going to see, I mean, Justice League was kind of a flop, so I think they took the reins back a little from Zack Snyder, but for his vision, he really has a comic book realistic vision of the DCEU, and I really like that. Because I really want to see him fulfill what he set out to do. And I know we're going to see that with the Snyder Cut of the Justice League on HBO Max. And I'm really looking forward to that in 2021. It's probably my most anticipated film right now for 2021 besides The Batman. Yeah, Zack Snyder as a director, even if it's not the best stuff we've seen on the silver screen, I still like what I saw from him. And I want to see more from him. And I hope we do. But all right, so Ben Affleck, number one pick. Batman v Superman, does it hold up? Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, because I sure did. I love Batman. I love Superman. Yeah, Superman's like my third favorite superhero of all time. And I just get a kick out of these movies, so I'm really enjoying myself. And we only have one more movie to go, and Justice League, which, like I said, for continuity's sake, if you guys haven't watched, I think Wonder Woman came after Batman v Superman, and then it was Justice League, right? Yeah. So if you guys want to go watch Wonder Woman before you watch Justice League with me, you can go do that and then come back and watch my review and commentary on the film of Justice League. But other than that, I'm enjoying myself. One last movie, and I can't believe it. We're going to wrap it up. We're on number 9. We got one more to go. 10. Lucky number 10. So, thanks, guys. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you're watching and you want to see more of what I'm putting out. After this, I still need to think of what I'm going to do after this series is over. But I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure getting a kick out of it. And I know I'm going to put out more content. I just have to think of what else I need to do and what else you guys would probably want to see. But if you guys have any thing you have been looking forward to watching or watching with me, just write it down in the comments, and I'll see what's up and see which one gets the most vote and see what you guys really want to see. So yeah, just leave your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll get to them. I promise. So Ben Affleck, what do you think of him as Batman and as Bruce Wayne? I'm really curious because, like I said, he's my top pick, and I hope you guys think similar to me. If you don't, it's fine. I mean, everybody has their own opinions, but yeah, I want to hear your guys' thought on him in the cape and cowl, and also as Batman v Superman. What I know, a lot of people were underwhelmed when they saw this movie in theaters. So tell me what you guys thought. Tell me how you truly feel about Batman v Superman as a movie, and would you want to see more from Zack Snyder as a director? I think that will be a good thing to talk down in the comments. But other than that, all right, guys, we are on to Justice League. So yeah, that's not much else I need to talk about. I had a great time. I'll see you guys soon. All right. Hope you guys are having a great day. Peace.